For coming. We're here to announce charges in the fatal stabbing of a 26-year-old female victim that occurred early Saturday morning at the Adams and Wabash CTA station. 31-year-old Alejandro Arellano has been charged with one felony count of first-degree murder in this incident. Although this offender is in custody, there is still a family at the center of this who is grieving the loss of a young woman who had her whole life ahead of her. We hope knowing that the person responsible for her death has been brought to justice brings a small measure of closure and peace for the family. The key piece of evidence in this case came from the victim herself. She named Arellano as the offender before she succumbed to her injuries. With this information, Area 3 detectives, Public Transportation Section, the 1st District, and CTA Safety and Security worked together to quickly locate the offender in less than 15 hours and bring him to justice for the family of the victim. Using video surveillance, the CTA's camera network in the Public Transportation Section SDSC room was able to provide a description of the offender, and they were able to also track the offender's route following the stabbing and determine which way he went as he got off the train. I'll now introduce Kevin Ryan from the CTA Safety and Security for comments, and I'll come back afterwards to take a few questions on topic only.
First Deputy, my name is Kevin Ryan. I'm Vice President of Security for the CTA. I just want to stress and reiterate this is an isolated incident and that our security personnel in collaboration with the Chicago Police Department immediately utilizes our 30,000 plus cameras to identify and help apprehend this offender. The SDSC room run by the public transportation officers did an outstanding job, had video of the incident, and we're tracking the offender almost immediately after the incident. I'd turn it back to the First Deputy.
Sir, the attack seems to be domestic in nature, apparently. Can you elaborate on that?
We've been able to ascertain that they did have a prior dating relationship.
Do we know if
Chief of Detectives, if she has that, it's not known at this moment.
yourself, ma'am?
Did you say introduce
Can you
myself?
introduce yourself?
Yes. Antoinette City, Chief of the Bureau of Detectives. The offender in this incident did have a prior criminal record, but it was not involving the victim in this incident.
Have investments in security been enough to reduce crime on?
I'm sorry, sir. Repeat the question.
Yeah, have investments with like private security been enough to reduce crime on CTA?
Crime is dropping on the CTA. Overall crime is down this year. So it's working in conjunction. We're doing a great collaborative effort between us and the CTA Safety and Security.
You mentioned that the suspect, you guys tracked his whereabouts. At platform on foot, or did he board a train and
Boarded in a train and went somewhere else.
off?
Is that the case or not? Won't be able to elaborate on that. I believe the knife was used.
You said crime is down on the CTA. There are some platforms. So numbers that are shown on the CTA website with CPD.
Currently, we've got Commander Joe Bird here, but currently crime is down 8% on CTA. Overall violent crime is up 3%, but overall crime is down. Part 1 crime and overall crime.
Violent crime. So some of the questions and concerns of people, how do we plan to make that what happened this weekend doesn't happen again. I know we've had some kind of let us know.
Well, from our standpoint, in this instance, it's prior relationship and situation unfolded. But for any other crimes on the CTA, it's always victim awareness. People who are riding the CTA, whether it's the trains, the buses, should be aware of their surroundings, be cognizant of where they are. If they see something or feel that something's not right, they should immediately try and reach CTA personnel who are there, or safety and security, if not, if police officers aren't on the platform. Just situational awareness is what's critical and key in riding CTA, as with all forms of public transportation. There was no one on the platform at that time, no.